Let's cut to the chase. Roughly $60,000 is needed to transform a former dentist office into a transitional housing facility for prisoners who are recently released from prison. Hope House has been the dream of Adventist Prison Ministry volunteers for a number of years. Studies show that 90% of the prisoners in prison will get out at some time. But then, what happens to them? Many of them, because they don't have a place to go and a place to be, a place to lodge, and a place of loving care, they go back to the same associates and relatives that led them into the life that got them into prison. Adventist Prison Ministry volunteers have been praying for another alternative, an Adventist transitional facility. We know the prisoners that we study with from week to week, and we know the challenges that they're going to have after coming out of prison. We need a place, an Adventist transitional housing facility, which can bridge their needs from prison to a productive life outside of the walls. Authorities agree that the first 3 to 6 months of re-entry are the most critical. Prisoners either make it or they go back to a life of crime and go back to prison. I believe we have an obligation as Christians, and we have an obligation as the Seventh-day Adventist Church to help our brothers and sisters, many of whom have become Seventh-day Adventists while in prison and are baptized members of our church. How can you help? You can help by praying for the project. You can also help by making a significant gift toward the $60,000 that we are working toward. You can also help by contributing on a monthly basis. Even a small amount will help, because it will help us with the operating expenses once Hope House actually is instituted. The time is now. Requests have already begun to come in from men and women who are looking for places so that when they leave prison, they will have a Christian environment to live in as they begin their re-entry back into society. Further information about Hope Transitional Housing Facility can be made on the conference website, www.washingtonconference.org/hope. Donations can also be made on that website, and they can also be made by putting Hope House on your tithe envelope and putting it into the conference section and turning it in to your church treasurer. And of course, mail-in contributions are accepted. You may mail them to Adventist Prison Ministries, 32229 Weyerhaeuser Way South, Federal Way, Washington, 98001. Thanks for your partnership in this exciting initiative. After all, Jesus said, "What you have done to the least of these, you have done unto me."